Good morning, children. Here again, I am with you. The new topic. The name of our topic is My Early Home. It is written by Anna Swell. Now, this is a story about a horse. Okay. So, before we start with the story, let us solve some crossword. That is a warm-up activity. A female horse is called a mare. A young male horse is called a clot. A young female horse is called a filly. A small horse is called a pony. When a horse runs fast, it is a gallops. When a horse runs slow, it trots. Now let us see the story. This story has been taken from the novel Black Beauty by Anna Swell. The narrator is a handsome black horse named Black Beauty. He spent his early childhood in a pleasant meadow where he is treated with kindness. Then he is sold and he has many different masters, some kind, some cruel and some foolish. The story brings out how animals like human beings have feelings and they ought to be treated with love and affection. The first place that I can remember well is a large pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water. What is the meaning of a meadow, children? A meadow means a field of a grass, an area animal to graze in. Some shady tree leaned over it, and rush and water lilies grew at deep end. Over the hedge means a line of bushes with a small tree that are planted for everything. We look into the plowed field. And on the other, we look over a gate at our master house, which stood by a roadside. At the top of the meadow was a plantation of fir tree, and at the bottom of running brook with a steep bank. While I was a young, who is here? I, the horse. Okay, I drank my mother's milk as I could not eat grass. No, you might have seen small puppies. Yes, also a small. Even a human being children, if you have a small brother and sister, those are newly born, so they cannot eat. Now what they do? They are totally dependent upon the mother's milk. In the daytime, I ran by her side, and at night I lay close by her. When it was hot, we used to stay by pond in the shade of the tree, and when it was cold, we had a nice warm shade near the plantation. As soon as I was old enough to eat grass, my mother used to go out to work in the daytime and come back in the evening. So as the child has grown up, okay, now here the horse has grown up. Now he was enough to eat grass. Now he can chew the grass. So what about the mother? The mother used to now go out for a work. There were 6 young clots. Clots means a young male horse in the meadow beside me. They were older than I was. Some were nearly as large as grown-up horses. I used to run with them and had a great fun. We used to gallop together round and round the field. So there were some horses, male horses, who was older than the horse, older than this horse. Okay. And they used to gallop. Gallop means horse. They used to run fast, as hard as we could go. Sometimes we rather rough play, for they would frequently bite and kick. One day when there was a good deal of kicking, my mother whined. Wind means past tense. That is a whinny, a soft high sound made by the horse, to me to come to her. And then she said, I wish you to pay attention to what I am going to say to you. The clots who live here are good clots, but they are a cart horse clots, and of course they have not learned manner. You have been well bred. Bred means was of the good quality, and well born. Your father has a great name in this part, and your grandfather won the cup 2 years back at Newmarket race. Your grandmother had the sweetest temper of any horse I ever knew, and I think you have never seen me kick or bite. I hope you will grow up gentle and good, and never learn bad way. Do your work with a good will. Lift your feet up while you trot. Trot means run slowly and never bite or kick even in a play. So what a mother advised to a horse? The mother has explained to the horse that he belongs from a well-bred and he was well born. Okay. Now in this part, father, grandfather, mother, everyone was having a very good reputation. I have never forgotten my mother's advice. I knew she was very nice and our master thought a great deal for her. Her name is Dutch, but he often called her pet. Our master was a good kind man. He gave us good food, good lodging and kind word. He spoke as kindly to us as he did to his little children. We were all fond of him, and with mother loved him very much. When she saw him at the gate, she would sneeze with a joy and trot up to him. He would pat and stroke her and say, "Well, old Pat, how is your little darky?" I was dull black, so he called me Darky. Then he would give me a piece of bread, which was very good, and sometimes he bought a carrot for my mother. She should eat hers with relish. All the horses come to him, but I think we were his favorite. My mother always took him to town on a market day in a light gig. There was a plough boy. Plough boy means a boy who used to take care of the pets, who sometimes came in our field to pluck blackberries from the hedges. When he had eaten all he wanted, he would have what he called fun with the clods, throwing a stone and stick at them to make them gallop. He did not mind him much, for we could gallop off, but sometimes a stone would hit and hurt us. One day he was at a game and did not know that master was in the next field, but he was there, watching what was going on. Over the hedge he jumped in a snap and catching Dick by the arm. He gave him such a box on the ear as made him roar with a pain and surprise. As soon as we saw the master, we trot up near to see what went on. "Bad boy," he said, "bad boy to chase the clod. This is not the first time nor the second, but it shall be the last. There, take your money and go home. I shall not want you on my farm again." So we never saw Dick anymore. Old Daniel, the man who looked after the horse, was just as gentle as our master. So we were well off. So student, you might have understood the lesson very properly. Now we will see the grammar part. The personal pronoun. Now I have already explained you the pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used instead of the noun. What that can take place of noun are called a personal pronoun. These words are I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, him, her, us and them. When my mother saw our master at the gate, my mother would trot up to our master. When my mother saw our master at the gate, so what we will use? She. Okay? Instead of my mother, we will use she. Would trot up to our master, in place of our master, him. Now rewrite the sentence using the personal pronoun. Mohsin is a boy, Mohsin is at home. So what I will write? Mohsin is a boy, he is at home. Halima is a girl, Halima is in class. Halima is a girl, she is in class. Mohsin and Halima are siblings. Mohsin and Halima live in Lucknow. Mohsin and Halima are siblings. They live in Lucknow. Julian is a clever boy. I like Julian. Julian is a clever boy. I like him. Minnie is our friend. Minnie is 12 years old. Minnie is our friend. She is 12 years old. The girl won the competition. The principal will give the girl an award. The girl won the competition. The principal will give them an award. Now possessive pronoun. Sometimes we brought a carrot for my mother. She would eat hers with relish. The pronoun hers tell us to whom something belongs, like my, yours, his, her and theirs are the possessive pronoun. Again I am repeating, my, mine, ours, yours, his, hers and theirs are the possessive pronoun. Complete this sentence using a possessive pronoun. This house belongs to us, it is ours. The briefcase belongs to my mother, it is her. This book belongs to my brother, it is his. Meena said, the pencil box belongs to me, it is mine. The children have a new computer, it is there. This pen belongs to you, it is yours. Now here you have to match the antonymy. An antonymy is a word that is opposite meaning to another word. Kind, cruel, true, false. Brave, cowardly, happy, sad, come, go, natural, artificial, dusk, dawn. A prefix is added before the word to make a new word. Dis plus honest, dishonest. Un plus kind, unkind. Re plus use, reuse. Miss plus lead, mislead. Now, I am afraid I have a disagree with you on that issue. She read and reread the university offer. She used to misplace her key often. Now she hangs them on her neck. He is not as unfriendly as he seemed. It is unusual for such a young child to sing so perfectly. I think this plan will misfire. So children, here is a homophone. A homophone is a word that is pronounced the same as another word but has a different meaning and spelling. Here, hair, tail, tail. So here you choose a word of the answer to the question. Which is a tree? Beach. Which is animal? Wild animal, home. Which is a wild animal, home, layer. Which is a part of horse bridle? Rein. Which mean a couple, pair. Which mean to grab, sneeze. Which is a coin, cent. So student, you might have understood the lesson and the grammar part. Okay. So we will meet on the next session. Have a good day. Bye.